Welcome everybody to the preview for the 2026 Formula One Miami Grand Prix. Now, every single Thursday we hop on the stream and we kind of preview everything that's happened during the week leading on up into the Grand Prix. Now, this is going to be a bit of a weird preview because in Miami right now, it's still morning. So, like, we haven't even had media day. The drivers haven't even entered the paddock yet, or maybe they're just entering the paddock now. So, normally on an American or North American F1 weekend, I'd probably go live later on a Thursday, but I got a birthday party tonight, so I am going live earlier than what I would want to on a Thursday. So we haven't got much news from Media Day to cover. We'll cover that instead tomorrow before practice. But we have got stuff from the week to look at. Starting off with, what a beautiful livery. This dropped yesterday. VCarb have been teasing a livery, and if you don't know, they have now started the trend of making a special livery for every single Red Bull can that they release. So obviously we've got the brand new Red Bull. I'm not drinking it right now, to be fair. I am drinking a yellow drink. This is pineapple ginger juice because I'm sick. You got Liam's hand the summer edition, citrus zest, or citrus zest slash Sudachi lime. But yeah, they revealed the livery yesterday. Now, first off, the outfits. Honestly, the fits are growing on me so much. Actually, let's go through VCarb's entire release week because they've been teasing it for a little while. So they started off with this. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry. I've got Mario 2026 calling me. Yeah, hello?
So dumb.
Special livery weekends are really tiring, eh?
We've done it.
Glad we don't have to do that again.
Quick turnaround. Yo, shout out Liam. He got a perm, I think. He's got a perm, right? It's looking permy.
What time is it?
Okay, that's unrelated delivery. Then they dropped the lime emoji.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to test out a few different colour palettes and see what you should wear this season. Can I get you a drink? You thirsty?
Yeah, that should be really nice. Thank you.
All right, so first we've got VCarb Blue. Love this on you, looks great. Can't go wrong. Maybe switch it up a bit.
Why are my DMs being linked right now, bro? Oh, okay, my fucking cam was blocking it, thankfully. It wasn't a bad DM. I just wish someone a happy birthday and then they replied saying cheers. But like, dude, why is it just showing on the... I'm spitting everywhere. Why is it just showing on the fucking screen?
Summer 25 looks great, but might be a bit last season. Yeah. Spring 26 looks incredible, but I still think we could do something a bit different. Nah, absolutely not. Yep, Summer 26, that's the one.
Yeah, agreed.
Looks amazing.
I'm Summer Edition.
Right,
So they're locking in, they were teasing it.
Bro,
I haven't seen some of these. Booth drivers... Oh, wait, I've seen this one.
Fast, right?
Booth drivers catch slime equals we show you our Miami kit. God, their base kit is so good as well.
Alright, that's good enough.
Fuck me, bro. Swipe to see our new Miami kit. Again, just pranking us constantly. And then they dropped it. This is a new kit. We spoke about it yesterday on stream, but again, wanted to cover it again because obviously we're doing our preview now. It's grown on me a lot, man. Now seeing it in person, obviously them wearing it, I love the tie-dye effect to make it look like a lemon, the white down the side. The gray, again, I still stand by. I do wish they went for a more popping color than the gray. Or maybe just like a different gray. But I like it a lot, man. In person, it looks really, really good. They absolutely smashed it.
Because Majesty, only Paolo can take this and give you
a princess.
Looks so good. The thing I like about VCarb's kit is they go all pink or all yellow, or in Japan, I mean, they went red. I think they should have gone more red in Japan, but still, they don't make it feel like you know how McLaren's papaya race suit sucks, and like Mercedes's pink suit, which we're gonna look at in a second, sucks. They actually like design it so it looks good. You know what I mean?
because
Like, you could actually have a bright color without it looking like a fucking highlighter pen or something. These photos are terrible. I'm sorry. Love the guys at VCarb, but like, why are you covering the photo with your fucking hand? What else we got? hide from the camera. Alright, then we got DJ Khaled, he's back, bro. Oh, we love fucking DJ Khaled.
Team V-Carb, you see it, I got your race car right here. That's right, I'm about to world premiere it to the world. I know you haven't even seen it yet. The tires and the paint job is unbelievable. It's summer ready. Because you know summer's ours. You know Red Bull always take care of me. Check this out. Wait till you see the painting. It's beautiful.
The paintings.
Nah. Let's make it even bigger. A surprise. Hold this for me.
Tell them to bring out the Red Bull. I don't know how I timed that
Summer's
perfectly.
ours.
The summer's ours. Let's go
Summer
racing.
edition. Another one. Let's go racing.
He's such a fucking idiot, bro. I love it. I might need to follow him just for this weekend. He spams. All right, what's he already cooked up this weekend? What has he already cooked up this weekend? Liam's like, what the fuck, bro?
Look, let me show you the race car. It's F1 weekend. It's Red Bull. It's summer edition. When you see this, think summer. When you see this, think greatness. When you see, matter of fact, come get the logo. Quick. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull.
Dude,
Summer's ours. Red Bull, summer edition. Let's go racing.
I want to know. I need to know how much he got fucking paid, bro. I need to know how much he got paid because, like,
Look, let me
like it's is it worth the money? Probably. But while we're on this topic of DJ Khaled, we've got to go back to his last year's Red Bull Miami clips because they are fucking hilarious. Like, I could not even begin to scroll to find them because they are so... He spams. He absolutely spams. I need to find these. How do I even find these? Does someone want to find them for me? There's like literally, not even joking. I'm not exaggerating. He posted a 5-minute reel of him walking around his garden drinking Red Bull for 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. I need to find this. Here's one from last year. I found a couple from last year. But I need this one where he was in the garden, man. The one in the garden is so good. Okay. What's this one?
look how beautiful this V-Carb is. Look at this. Red. Just coming out the Rastasana.
Is it this one?
About to get on that helicopter. Before I get on that helicopter, might as well grab a mango.
Is it this video?
Red Bull, where the energy's great. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull.
No, there's a better one than this, bro. He literally spams.
You know, I gotta avoid traffic. Just coming out the Rastasana.
Wait, that was the one we just watched.
Summer, Red Bull Summer Edition. Look at the ocean. Look at the V-Carb. Look at Miami. Look at me. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull.
He just
Summer's
spams
out.
voice lines,
Summer.
bro. No, I need to. Someone find
Let's
it.
go
please.
to the next.
Someone find the 5-minute long
Let's go to the next
in the garden walking around one from last year because it is too good. It is genuinely just too fucking good. Anyways, continuing on with the VCAP stuff, let's finish looking at the
I'm
post.
stressed, mate.
Why, bro?
What if we're the best dressed people
Don't bring
there?
out a Red Bull.
We do.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
I'm just worried people can't match what we're wearing.
Oh yeah. I don't want people to feel like underdressed.
Yeah, that's true.
What is up with these videos
People
of them just like looking
Still
at each
come
other?
though, right?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I'm straight.
Okay, I'm confused what that one was. Wait. On topic, off topic. Who knows Ronnie? Who knows the TikToker Ronnie? The lemon weapon. Honestly, Red Bull UK should get... What the fuck's happening here? Red Bull UK should get Ronnie. What? There we go. Red Bull UK should get the lemon weapon himself to fucking do a video for the new Red Bull. This whole thing is just like when you see a lemon, like, okay, I feel like showing this on the stream, like you gotta understand it to get it. I feel like you gotta understand it to get it, but bruh, he basically like his whole like character is like whenever he sees a lemon he like tweaks out. Anyways, okay, so we haven't even got to the livery yet. Shout out this, by the way, Red Bull are doing run clubs at a bunch of Grand Prix this year. I hope they do one in the UK. I'll go do it. But yeah, it's really cool. Obviously their partnership with Peloton, where you can line up and go do a run club with a bunch of F1 fans. I think it's really cool. Cool way to meet new people and, you know,
What's up, team? Here in Miami.
keep fit. You know, great. It was great sponsor integration, man. Great sponsor integration.
Yo, what up, baby? It's your boy Alex Sousa from Peloton.
Sick. Anyways, then they teased the livery and then they dropped it. Here's the official
What are you
video.
doing out
I haven't actually seen this yet. Is that a custom jet ski?
What's that?
Sick.
Yo, man.
And
so
custom
sick.
life jackets. Red Bull do it different, man. Red Bull do it different. And then here is the livery. What do we think? Guys, what do we think? Now, it's grown on me a lot. Just like the merch, overnight, it has grown on me a lot. Now, yellow is my favorite color. So, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for more, right? I love yellow and I wanted this to be the best livery of all time. I wanted this livery to be like a livery that I go, that is my favorite livery of all time. Always at the top of my list because I love yellow and I love the merch. Unfortunately, it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. And, you know, I'm not a glazer around here. As much as I love V-Cub, I'm not a glazer. And I do wish it was more yellow. I feel like if you compare it to the Miami livery from last year, V-Carb Miami 2025, it was way more pink, right? Like it was fully, like it was basically fully pink with white accents, right? Whereas this year the silver was just so nice. If we have a look at the merch, where's the merch? V-Carb 25 Miami merch, and the jerseys were full pink and white. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. So I was really hoping, because this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite liveries of all time. My favorite piece of merch I think I've ever seen in F1. I just love the pink. I love the design. It's so beautiful. So I love this so much. So I was like, yellow, come on, please. If you could do exactly what you did in Miami last year with yellow, it will be my favorite of all time. But unfortunately, they kind of went a little bit different. They're kind of similar to the Japan livery where they're mixing the yellow or mixing the red in with the white and the other colors on the car already. I'm not gonna lie, it's grown on me a lot overnight, but it's not perfect to me. Like I wanted more yellow. I want more yellow on the rear wing. I want more yellow hair. I want more yellow hair. But still, it's a 9 out of 10. It is a 9 out of 10. I love it so much. I think, as per usual, the team have smashed it. But I think it sounds like I'm being negative. It's just my expectations were so high because I love yellow. And you guys know how rare yellow is in Formula 1. Like, Renault's not going to be coming back anytime soon. I don't think we're ever going to get yellow on the grid. I don't see yellow being on the grid again for 5 years. You know what I mean? Like there's not even going to be a special livery. You know what I mean? Like, this was the one opportunity we'd have a beautiful yellow car. And I love this livery. But I was really hoping it would be, like, full yellow so I could, like, cream my pants. You know what I mean? So, yeah, 9 out of 10, but I wish it was a bit more yellow. In saying that, the more I look at it, I'm like, nah, this is so nice. Maybe I just wish it was more yellow here and like maybe like, oh, I don't know, but it's so nice, man. The other thing I don't like about this car comparison to last year's Miami is they had like the can tab wheels. Oh, I guess it's new regular cars, isn't it? Yeah, I was saying I was wondering why they don't have the can tab wheels, but that's because they have different regular cars, so they can't do that with the tires anymore. Makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, they've done such a good job with it, man. Here's the video. Shout out Simon for cooking up the animations. Banger, banger, banger. Wait, is that DJ Khaled's boat? Oh my god, that's actually DJ Khaled's boat. There's the tape. What is this? Right, how much videos are they posting over a weekend? That's fuck, bro. Liam's hair's looking good though, don't you guys reckon? I feel like it used to, I mean, it is still kind of messy, but like, it was looking like kind of fucked. Like it was looking like really dry and like damaged. It's like, I think he's got permed, man. It's looking good, it's looking good. Full-time content creators, part-time F1 drivers, yeah, honestly. All right, sorry, I feel like I haven't read chat because I've been going through everything. Actually, okay, before I catch up on chat, let's finish off. Look how good the kits look in real life, man. Okay, I love the kits now. I love the kits now. Again, just like the Peloton thing I was talking about, how Red Bull are doing really cool integrations. This year, VCarb are doing their creator platform again. So where you can sign up if you're a photographer, a DJ, or a videographer, I believe. You can sign up and they fly you out to the Grand Prix to do one of those 3 activities. So if you're a photographer, you can take photos over the course of the weekend and showcase your skills. Same with videographer and same with a DJ. So like at the Red Bull party, at the Red Bull event, rather than paying someone to DJ, they get a local DJ from a competition who's actually a fan of F1 to DJ. I think that's so fucking cool because, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many talented DJs or talented photographers out there, and, you know, giving them the opportunity to, you know, you could argue they're working for free, but they're given the opportunity to do a really cool event, and in turn, VCarb run a really cool competition that, like, you know, integrates fans into what they do, and then they don't have to pay for a DJ. I think it's a win-win-win. I think it's so fucking cool. So yeah, big shout out VCarb for doing that. AI will never replace graphic designers. Okay. This is another animation. That's a full 360. Oh, with the lighting, man, it looks so good. Red Bull, they just do it different, don't they? And the poster for the weekend, beautiful colors. And then the suits came out this morning. These look so good. I love the like white into the like light yellow. These look so nice, man.
Are you ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5 seconds of summer.
Are we being for real right now? Are we being for real? All right, looks like they've rolled it up into the paddock at the moment. But yeah, big shout out to VCarb. Smashed it with the liveries, smashed it with the content, smashed it with the rollout. You know, the fact they've only got 4 mil on Instagram, in comparison to some other teams who do the most boring content, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, what I missed in chat while I was yapping about all that? God did. They always eat with the liveries. What's up, chocolate lover? One with the straight up. Looks so good. Instagram real algo harder to break through than TikTok. I had a TikTok with 120k likes while the same meme on Instagram barely broke 200. Yeah, it makes no sense. Instagram, you know, Instagram, I don't think they care about how good the content is. Sometimes it's just what gets the most shares. I don't know, it's web. So Ponden, how we doing? What's up? Left line. How's it going? Where's DJ Khaled? They need him on the boat. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull. Did anyone find the video, by the way, of him walking around his garden? I need it. I need it. Generational, the Red Bull really sticks out. I do miss the yellow. Just needs 15% more yellow. Yeah, I think it just needed a bit more yellow and it would have been bang on. To be fair, social media people have probably been bored as fuck past couple of weeks. Yeah, true, true. Hey, but glad F1 is back. I get the hate that F1 has been getting, saying it sucks now, but honestly, I think it has been exaggerated a lot. Oh, people love to exaggerate. Of course, 100%. I mean, F1's not in a great spot, but yeah, it's definitely more exaggerated than what it actually is. But yeah. Wait, suit's actually nice. Looks like they've pissed themselves. Hell no. Oh, actually, actually kind of a little bit, doesn't it? Why did they put the yellow there? Anyways, that's V-Carb. That's everything from V-Carb, I think. Yeah, I think that's everything from V-Carb. Shout out V-Carb. Oh, we got people arriving in the paddock now. Then, alongside V-Carb, we've also got a special livery from Alpine. Oh my god. Special I mean, why bother? Why bother? This should just be the base livery. I'm sorry, but this should just be the base livery. A little bit of yellow. Look, I'm not complaining about yellow. A little bit of yellow, but look, they've done this for the last, what, 2 years, I think. They just chuck out a little bit of yellow on the car. Yeah, look, I think it looks better, but it's not a special livery. And, I mean, at the end of the day, at least they don't hype it up. At least they don't do a Ferrari where there's big rollout and big hype just to put this on the car. But at the same time, like, it's not really a special livery, is it? But anyways, yeah, Alpine. Excuse me. And then we've also got Cadillac's first ever special livery. We've already looked at this on stream, but they went for an American design, heaps of stars on the car. Basically, the white side of their car was stars, but over the entire car. Super clean. Like, nothing too crazy, but just their base livery amplified to be more American for the American Grand Prix. 50 stars on the front wing. Is it exactly 50 stars? Damn. But yeah, I don't think they're doing a special merch. I got special race suits though. Starry suits. They look, I didn't even know that existed. I think that's it from from Cadillac. To us, they could have done a bit more for their first home Grand Prix, but... Oh, first look at Checo's lid. New CP helmet. Okay. Look, not to hate on the Cadillac animator, but like, when you compare these to Simon and the rest of the Red Bull and V-Carb gang's animations, these slack so much. Beautiful. I like that. I'd like to see what it looks like in the actual helmet, not on this shitty render, but it looks good. I like the pink. I like the green. Why does everyone go so crazy with Miami, man? Vibey ass place, I guess. And then the other team doing something special this weekend is Mercedes. They're doing a purple race suit. Where is it? Have they not made a post about it? Surely. Have they not made a post about it? Oh, yeah, here it is.
Gird your loins.
Or maybe News just done the post. What?
Kimmy, lovely to see you.
What? Where the hell is it? Where's the announcement for it? Alright,
Feeling wild.
There we go. I mean, it's not them wearing it, but they're going for pink race suits. 3 different suits, but they're only just slightly different with some numbers on the side that change. But yeah, pink suits or purple, pinky purpley, violet. I don't know. Suits for their sponsor, Nubank. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think this is something people have been exaggerating. Ew, it looks so ugly. I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's something different. Again, unlike V-Carb, where they actually have a design, just making a plain pink suit just kind of looks a bit dumb. But I don't think it's that bad. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Let's be real. I don't know why there's no photos. Very purple. It's like a pinky purple, though. But yeah, and the last bit of major news from this week, which we've spoken about already, but just for the preview, is pre-practice 1. So practice 1, the only practice session for this weekend, will be extended to 90 minutes. Because it is a sprint weekend, they want to obviously give the teams extra time to practice. Specifically because there's been a lot of reg changes. Oh, not a lot, but it's some reg changes coming into this weekend. Plus, it's been 5 weeks without racing. plus a lot of new parts. So that extra 30 minutes is going to be crucial. Everyone's going to be kind of crazy, I reckon. So yeah, anyway, that's a big bit of news that we've kind of spoken about already. Let's scroll up and look at everything that's come out in the last couple days. Slash is coming out from the track live right now, because it seems like the paddock is now open and people are rolling in. Now, we obviously looked at everything from Monday, Tuesday already on the stream, on Tuesday's stream. So let's go back to the last thing we looked at. Sprint race W. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Dude, I was in a yellow house last year at school, and then I graduated. I never had anything yellow to wear for sports day, and now there's an option when I'm not at school. Yeah, I think it was orange. I was orange. My schoolhouse was orange. What a dead color. Like, could we have like red, blue, green, black? No, not even green. Red. I don't know. Who picked orange, bruh? I'm dedicated to find this DJ Khaled video. If you go on his Instagram and scroll to Miami last year, you might just have to scroll for a little while to find it. I scrolled too far. Where was I up to? Okay, we're up to somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, we're up to here. Let's have a scroll. What we got? What we got? So excited to see WhatsApp race suit, guys. That's kind of cool, though. That is kind of cool, though. I can't lie. I like that. One sec, let me sit down. This is not real, by the way. This is obviously the purple suits photoshopped. But like, I actually would like this. I wouldn't mind that. A little bit of, you know, I don't know. The only time in history a Champions League semi-final match had 9 goals. An Australian won the Formula 1 title 1960 for the second time in history. This has happened again today. Shut up. The F1 drivers would not be allowed to use boost mode in low grip conditions, wet weather, according to the latest changes in the FIA sporting regulations. Interesting. There's just too much rules, man. There's too much, like, you can't do this here, and you can't do this here, and you can't do this, and you can't... It's annoying, man. It's annoying. Today is the 8-year anniversary of when Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen crashed in Baku. Many say this has set the foundation for Ricciardo's exit. Now, I can't watch this on stream because we're live on YouTube right now, but yeah, what a moment this was. One of my favorite moments in the first season of Drive to Survive that got me kind of hooked into the sport. And surprisingly, a moment that made me like Red Bull, like allowing their 2 drivers to battle, 2 hot heads. Like, I don't know, like, it was just a really cool moment. You know what I mean? Like, two teammates crashing into each other. Like, that's the shit we live for, man. Alpine's special, poster for the weekend. Wait, did you find it? I couldn't find it on Instagram, but it's on Discord. No way. Where's it gone? No way you found it. Was it like downloaded? Wait, no way we actually found it. Right, guys, here we go. Here's the... Oh, it's not 5 minutes. 2 minute, 37 second long DJ Khaled Red Bull video.
Tell him to bring out the Red Bull.
It doesn't end. It doesn't. We were watching for context, we were watching this live on Instagram, and obviously Instagram doesn't tell you how long a video is when you watch it on the web on PC. So we'll watch it. We're like, when does this end? When does this end?
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Appreciate you.
Of course.
The summer edition. Summer's ours. It always has been. It's Red Bull. Hold on, come a little closer and take your time. Show the craftsmanship. That's right. Live from Miami. Red Bull and DJ Cap. Back up, back up. Show them the whole sign, because life is beautiful. Read this. Life is beautiful. Tell them to bring out the Red Bull. That's right. The summer edition. Did I tell you? Sugar-free. Another one. Again.
He's so fucked, bro. Like, could we not have cut this out? The fuck is that? Casual, just shooting. Just... Oh, it's fireworks. Okay, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys.
Do me a favor, right?
Whoa,
the team know.
did you hear that? That was the battle bus.
Do me a favor, right?
Where are we dropping? What the fuck?
Do me a favor, right? Let the team know. I need another Red Bull. I just got nothing drinking this one. Tell him to bring out the Red Bull.
I think he has at least 3 in this video alone. Oh, base OG.
Red Bull, summer's ours. Everyone has a choice. The choice is yours. The summer edition or the iconic.
Imagine getting paid to do this shit, bro.
You know, the iconic's iconic.
Number 3.
Summer edition is. Feels like summer. Tell him to bring out the Red Bull.
Is this number 4? Holy! He's gonna be tweaking out.
Tell him to bring out the Red Bull. Hand me the Red Bull. Hand me the Red Bull.
Number 5. That's the worst. Yep, best video I've ever seen. Like, do you think, this is what I want to know, right? Like, as a creator myself, when you work with brands, like, they tell you what to do sometimes, what to say, they have to approve your posts, like, blah blah blah. Like, part of me thinks like he didn't actually get paid to do this, because like that, or they just said, bro, make as many videos, make 10 videos, and they just didn't even approve. Like there's, because it, like, I mean, it's DJ Khaled, right? You just say, yo, we'll pay you
Thank you.
for 500k, make 10 videos
Summer
over the course of
edition.
the weekend for us.
Summer's ours. It always has.
But like, bro, it just dragged on and on and on and on. That's so funny. Wait, I'm gonna reply to this. DJ Khaled Miami. So that way I can search it and find it again. That is funny, bro. That is funny. T-shirt link. This is Red Bull New York's 2023 jersey. There's not a link for it. Bro, why don't I know about this masterpiece before? Yeah, honestly. Caffeine addict? Yeah, he might be. Why do people waste fireworks in the daytime? Yeah, I don't get it. Never ending Red Bulls. Yeah, they just kept coming out and coming out and coming out. It makes no sense, because in one of those preseason videos explaining the regs, they said drivers wouldn't have boost in wet, only active area, but it seems like boost was allowed in wet. Oh, weird. Not sure if the race will even happen yet. We'll have to wait and see. DZ. Oh, that's funny. They're getting the money's worth. I'm convinced my friends see me like this when I buy myself. That's how I feel. This is what you guys said. Like, guys, I'm drinking Red Bull today. It's like, bring out another Red Bull. D, it's race week. I don't care. Shit. I don't care either. Wait, what? Oh, is that like in relation to the regs, right? Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich. F1 Big Data, and this is Atletico versus Arsenal. Okay. Current chance of rain is 80%. Yeah, so people wondering why the Grand Prix might get cancelled on Sunday. So America has a rule for any sporting event where if there's lightning, if lightning strikes, your event cannot be, it must be postponed for an hour or something like that. So yeah, if there's any sort of lightning on Sunday, we might see delays and delays and delays, and to a point where it gets cancelled, which would not be fun at all. Yay! Apparently I linked this twice, but which one's our favorite? Do we like the Mercedes eggplant? Do we like the Ferrari chili? Do we like the McLaren carrot? Or do we like the Aston Martin avocado? No, it's cucumber, sorry. Cucumber. I like this one the best. I don't know what it is. It's just very like flaccid like. You know what I mean? I think that's my favorite. FIA will try a new Miami start safety system that can trigger MGUK help if a car accelerates too slow. Tom Bassett says it's meant to turn a disastrous start into a bad one, not create an advantage. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. After Ferrari already fixed their problems. McLaren and Aston, I'll actually eat those. You'll eat a McLaren and Aston, huh? Time to bring the heat in Miami. That was the post we were looking at before. Some of the stuff we've seen already. Could Silverstone hold a second F1 Grand Prix this year? What is this? I saw this. A few people talking about this.
2 Formula One races here at Silverstone this year. Well, the boss of the circuit has told me they've offered to step in if more races in the Middle East have to be called off.
I have offered because we stepped in during COVID and we were able to help Formula One, and if that would help, then of course we will. You know, there are numerous practicalities that need to be considered, and so you know the offer's in. They know we're here, and we can move quickly if asked.
You've got spare windows in the year to be able to hold additional races.
I pride myself on not having spare windows, but everything's movable in a crisis.
Already 2 races.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think we know that Silverstone and other tracks are available. But I don't think F1 want to compromise on their contracts to host another race in another country. Like, I think people are forgetting, right? People are forgetting the biggest problem. It's obviously there's logistics, obviously there's scheduling. But the biggest problem is, why would F1 want to accept, say, Silverstone, saying, hey, we'll host the Grand Prix. We'll host the Grand Prix for free. When there's millions, multi-million dollar, up to hundreds of millions of dollars of contracts for these Grand Prix. If F1 went and raced, let's use Silverstone as an example. If F1 went and raced at Silverstone for free, right, or at a discount, because Silverstone were like, hey, you can race here. And Saudi Arabia turn around and go, what the fuck? We pay $20 million a year for you to race us. Melbourne go, what the fuck? We just paid $25 million to race, and you're giving them a Grand Prix for free? Nah. And then all their contracts just lose value. Like that, people are forgetting. Like, so F1 have to race at another place. They have to hope that a country or a track will pay them their usual price to host it there. But obviously, with that, you then need to figure out a title sponsor, because obviously then the sponsor needs to pay for the Grand Prix. And like, you know, would a country or a track want to spend X amount of money to host a race that's like poorly organized? And like, then like, are they going to get their money back? So it's just too complicated in that sense. I don't think F1, we've already got 24 tracks on the calendar, or now 22 tracks on the calendar. I don't think F1 really care if they lose 2. Well, they do care, obviously, because they're going to lose money and they're going to lose 2 races, and they've lost, you know, 2 races off their viewership and stuff like that. But I think like they're not too fussed about replacing it unless like the right deal comes along. But then again, then it just becomes, then the thing is, even if the right deal comes along, then there's logistical problems and scheduling problems, and like, yeah, I just don't think we're gonna get a replacement. I think the only thing we'll see is Saudi ends up being the second last race and Abu Dhabi gets pushed back a week. But even that's like logistical. Like, think about everyone who's booked their Abu Dhabi holiday already.
Have been lost this year in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain due to the war. F1 won't want to lose any more Grand Prix, but with so much uncertainty, what will the bosses do? Will F1 take up Silverstone's offer?
Everyone can just look at the TV and see the news every day that this situation is so fluid and so dynamic, and nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, let alone in September and October. We have a long period of time until our events that we need to go back to the Middle East region.
For teams, there's the financial impact of the conflict, with oil prices rising and logistical challenges increasing.
Obviously there are headaches and complexities that we have to navigate, but these aren't, you know, daggers in the heart or anything like that at this moment in time. These are things that we can easily navigate. Of course, everyone sees increased costs, increased burdens, moving things through different routes, but we're managing to do that effectively.
While the Middle East is a key source of revenue for F1...
All right, then I think they yap about some other stuff. But so we'll see what happens. But it's nice knowing that there are backup tracks there if it was possible. But I just don't think it is possible. Yo! We got the Audi avocados. I like it. Spoke about that already. Arvid Lindblad, fast, fresh, plus fearless. He's on the Beyond the Grid podcast. Tomos, what would the perfect 2026 F1 driver look like?
This video is
I'm
sponsored.
not gonna watch the whole video, but let's skip to the end when he shows his perfect F1 driver. All right, 1 lap pace. Gasly. Okay. Racecraft Charles Leclerc. Okay. I don't mind Charles Leclerc for racecraft. Okay, longevity. What's the definition of longevity? Because wouldn't Alonso be better for longevity? But I guess Lewis has been at the top for longer. But then again, I feel like Lewis has had that dip now. Whereas like Alonso, I don't feel like he's ever really had a dip. Anyways, focus Bottas. I feel like I need to hear his reasons for these. Because Bottas focus? Tires Lando. Adaptability Alonso. Yeah. Yeah. Max consistency. Yeah. Yeah. Diligence. What does that mean? Communication. Oscar? Oscar's communication? No, actually, I think Oscar's actually... No, to be fair, his communication is good. It's very to the point. He doesn't like... Yeah. Maybe he should communicate more, but when he does communicate, yeah. Hadja Hart. Yeah. Character, Behrman. Behrman for character. Actually, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, Behrman's very nice. He's very fun. Like, I think he's like the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Like, he's unproblematic for the most part. And then politics, Russell. I feel like I want to do this now, but I'd have to like properly think about it. What does diligence mean? You could have only picked 1 driver per category. Yeah, yeah. I guess rules are 1 driver can only be used. But yeah, yeah. No, obviously. But I still feel like some of these are interesting. Diligence is like giving it your all every time or something like that. Okay. Okay. All right. 1 lap pace, I'm going Charles. Racecraft, I'm going... Fuck, I'm already stuck. Because I do rate Charles's racecraft highly. He races hard, but fair.
Hello, Ponden. Nice to join you for this grand
Summers
Prix
hobby.
review, even though I'm at work and I shouldn't be on Twitch. Question, why is Vcarb banana flavored now?
Hoppy, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Not banana flavored, bro. It's lemon lime. Well, actually, it's meant to be lime, but they're just yellow. Not banana. Imagine Red Bull had a banana flavor. That'd be kind of crazy. But Best Hobby, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. Appreciate you tuning in while you're at work. Again, hopefully I'll see you during the weekend when you're not at work. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Hoppy. Actually, yeah, let's go Racecraft Piastri. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Longevity, I'm going to go Alonso over Lewis. I mean, Alonso's been in the sport longer, and I would argue Alonso's never had a dip. Like, Alonso's always been at a high level, whereas I think Lewis obviously had that last reg cycle was a bit off. Focus, yeah, I like Lewis for focus. I think Lewis is always focused. Well, he says he's focused. We'll go Lewis for focused. Pre-Kim K era. Tires is hard because, like, Checo used to be good with tires. I don't know why he's picked Lando. Actually, I want to put Lewis for tires. Yeah, I want to put Lewis for tires. Adaptability is Max or Alonso, but I'm going to pick Max or something else. Alonso. Who's adaptable? Let's go Liam. Should we go Liam? I mean, what's the definition of adaptability, though? Adapting to different cars? Adapting to your team? During his prime, I think defo Lewis. Signs? Yeah? Yeah, actually, let's go signs adaptability. Consistency. I'm going to go Russell for consistency. Okay, actually, okay, I was gonna save Max for something else, but it's not even here. Yeah, probably Max consistency then. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put politics. What the fuck's politics, bro? Diligence. Who always tries their best, no matter what. I feel like he's fresh. I'm gonna go Lindblad. I think Lindblad is like, I can never see him not trying, but then again, he's fresh. Communication, I've already picked Piastri for racecraft, right? Who's got good comms? Fuck, maybe I should pick Piastri. No one else is good at comming. To be fair, have I picked signs yet? I feel like I picked signs like 4 times now. Heart, yeah, I like Hedges pick for that. Character. I like Behrman for that, to be honest, and politics, Russell for that. I don't know. I feel like there's a few categories missing here. We're missing wet weather. We're missing qualifying. I guess 1 lap pace is that, but like, yeah. But also like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I want to do this myself, but like with more categories. If you watch the video, you would. Album for character, maybe. True, true. Make a chart so you can see who you pick. Yeah, I'll do this properly at some point. I like this. I like this. All right. Last time out in Miami, the very special Lego Drivers Parade. I'm gonna re-edit my video from this last year. And repost again on socials. How Miami GP venue will transform for the World Cup. Oh, they're going to be using the Hard Rock Stadium for the World Cup. Interesting. But this is pretty cool news. So Williams have partnered with Marvel. It's official this week. Atlassian Williams F1 team is entering the Marvel universe. The first of its kind comic will see James, Carlos, and Alex join Marvel heroes to battle Doctor Doom as he threatens to take down the racing calendar. To pre-order the first limited edition cover, head to the link or bio or here. What do you guys think? Kind of random, but kind of cool. Signs could be 1/3 of the, yeah, signs is always only 14 euros. That's really good. Iron Man racing towards Doom. Yo, that's kind of sick. What? I've never read a Marvel comic, but I would love to read this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. For 4, I thought it was gonna be like 100 euros. That's really good, actually. Okay, that cover kind of sucks, but I'm assuming that's like typical comic book style. Anything but put the car on a Stairmaster. Large straw tires. He's so impressive, keeping them alive for a long amount of time. I would change Max and Valtteri, you reckon? Yeah, we'll definitely do a stream just doing that at some point. I like that. It seems like you guys have a lot of opinions on that as well. So far this season, this is like a little ad.
The new season is the world champion team. Off to a tough start. He's way down the order. Mercedes, he's a rocket ship.
Yep, they don't show Max's crash.
So far this season.
What a start for the Ferraris. Hamilton finally has a Ferrari podium. Audi's first Grand Prix points on debut.
This kid is not phased at all.
Brilliant battling once more. George Russell.
Watching this just made me realize is like how the season hit a brick wall. Like, we had all that hype build up for the cars. Everyone was talking about Formula 1. And then we got to Australia and like everyone was talking about it. And then I think between Australia and China, everyone was like, oh, like qualifying actually sucks. And then China kind of confirmed that. And then we had the amazing race in China, but the cars just kind of sucked. But like everyone was still enjoying the season because the racing was good. And then Japan was kind of like an race. And qualifying sucked again. And then we've had a 5-week break. And I think like that hype's just like died down. Like, I don't know. We'll see what it's like this weekend. But I just feel like what I mean is like everything felt so fresh. New cars, new this, new that, blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, you know, we've seen the cars, we've seen the qualifying, we've seen the race suits, we've seen the liveries, we've seen everything. And then there's a 5-week break. It's like I haven't been able to like get into the season yet. So I really hope this race is really good this weekend. I hope it even goes ahead. But yeah, I just feel like it just kind of hit a stalemate, like, because hype is a real thing, right? Like, you're getting hyped, and then, you know, yeah, and then we just had a 5-week break. Like, bruh, constant complaining online while will wear people down. Yeah, it feels like a completely different season almost. Yeah, every race reveals a new issue. Everybody, how you all doing? What's up, A2GBT above the strip? Then there's one more break after Miami. Even with the normal 3 to 4 week breaks, this just feels like F1 has gone for ages, and a lot of people don't care because of how the cars are. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like... I think what it is like, if the cars were poo, if people knew the cars were poo coming into the season, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think it's just like, the break would usually have you itching for F1 to be back, but because the cars are kind of poo, you're a bit like, oh, I know we'll get a good race on Sunday, but like, I don't know. And I think it's also the Mercedes dominance. Like, there's no like, who will be the best? Who will win the championship? It's kind of like, all right, Mercedes is winning the championship. George versus Kimi, and the cars are poo. Like, most people are probably just only going to care about race day because that's where the action is. And that's what I mean by the hype, is like, usually people like hype for practice, hype for this, hype for that. Oh, but it's like, you know, we kind of had that for 3 months. And then like, it's like, we didn't get anywhere. Like, the hype didn't lead to anything. Because one, the cars were poo, and two, the season ended up just being a Mercedes dominance. And then we had a 5 week break. And I think people are now like not getting hyped for Miami because then in the back of their head they're like, well, what's the point in getting hyped if it's not going to lead to anything? I don't know. That's at least the way my brain works. It's like, I'm excited for Miami, but I'm not like, can't wait for Miami. Because I'm like, well, it will either be a good race, and I'm like, fuck yeah, or it's going to be, and I'm like, cool, next race.
George Russell begins with a win.
I like this car.
The teenage dream comes true.
Yes!
But don't worry, guys. As Stefano Dominicali said, the grandstands are sold out. That's all that matters. Fuck the viewers at home.
He's the new driver to catch.
Part of me, it's weird. Part of me is excited for this weekend, though, because we've got new reg changes. But, like, I think what it is it's the contrast. So, like, for the first 3 months of the year, I was so hyped. New cars, new everything. Can't wait for this season to start. And then, obviously, adding on to that, like, the content side of things. Like, my content was doing amazing. Like, streams were popping off. Short-form content was popping off. And then, now, the contrast to now, after a month break, like, it's not fresh. Like, we haven't got fresh cars. Like, we've seen them for 3 races. We've been getting hyped about them for months. It's not fresh liveries. We don't, you know, the championship right now looks like it's a Mercedes dominance. So it's like, you know, the freshness has gone away. And then from a content standpoint, it's like, well, you know, like, for me, like, it's like, well, it's not as hype, and people are less people are less excited for this season, so that's like less for content. So then for me, it's just like, I look at the season, I'm like, well, it's less hype and it's less exciting, and like from a content standpoint, it's less, it's worse than it was at the start of the season. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't think F1's in a bad spot right now. I don't think F1's like dead at all. Like I think Miami is still exciting. I still think I'm looking forward to Miami. But when I contrast those feelings to how I felt before testing, before Australia, before China, it's a world's different. You know what I mean? So I think that's the problem with everyone, is like, people are still excited for Miami, but because they're nowhere near as excited as they were before the season started, it feels like it's dead. You know what I mean? Do you listen to the whole Stefano interview? I haven't yet. I want to at some point. But then again, I don't know if I want to, because it will probably piss me off. McLaren could do a 2024 if the upgrades deliver. So I hope there are, at least. I've got a weird feeling that McLaren are going to challenge Mercedes for the win this weekend. I hope. I was going to say for one random race, they should add a reverse grid out of nowhere. But because of the new regs on the top 3 teams will still fly to the top. I don't think so. I don't think it'd be that easy hybrid. But they never do a reverse race. Hype versus reality. Yeah. My excitement for Miami has also gone down, considering the race itself may not even happen. Yeah, true. I'm excited for it to be back, but I also think that the doomerism in the sport only makes matters worse than optimistic critique. And most people are going to overkill to prove something is worse than it could be. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's how. Look, I speak as a content creator, right? Because like I have a very different view of the sport. Like my enjoyment comes from not just the sport itself, but comes from how much everyone else is enjoying the sport. Because if everyone else is enjoying the sport, I enjoy making content because it gets more views and people are more exciting. And you know what I mean? Like my perspective of the sport is very different to most. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say was, so the current kind of thoughts on the sport is very like negative for most people. It's either, oh my god, I love the racing so much, like fun, yay, which I don't think is my fan base. And then you've got doom and gloom, like, oh, the sport's in the mud, blah blah blah. And I'm in the middle where I love F1, but also like I don't enjoy watching qualifying anymore. Qualifying fucking sucks. So it's hard to then get excited about the sport. It's like a spiral, right? Like everyone's doom and gloom about the sport, and it feels like F1's going like this after already being, for me, the first 3 months of the year were like my peak for like consistency, content, viewership, everything, right? And like excitement for the sport. So I'm up here, and F1 feels like it's going down like this. So then like I'm like, my mindset is also like, fuck, like, well, everyone's enjoying the sport less, so then I feel less excited, and then the less I feel excited, the less, you know what I mean? It's like a spiral in my head of just like, fuck, man, like maybe it's comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, but like I just compare myself to how I feel. I compare how excited I was to pre-season and even Australia and China, or I compare my content and my viewership, or I compare how everyone else felt about F1, or I compare whatever it is, any aspect of Formula 1, I compare it from how I am now to how I was 1, 2, 3 months ago. It's like completely different, and my brain's just like, fuck, like I want that back. You know what I mean? I want that back. But if I just ignored that and looked at how I feel right now, I'm actually kind of excited for Miami. F1's back. I'm excited to see what the racing like. I'm excited to be streaming again. Consistency. Woo, 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 woo. But it's so hard not to look at that and be like, man, what could have been? We could have had a banging season with 4 cars in the fight. 4 drivers in the fight, 3 teams. We could have had, you know, like everyone hyped to watch F1. Like, and it's hard for me. And again, as a content creator, like whose life depends on how good or bad the sport is, it's hard for me to not look at that and be like, fuck, what could have been, man? What could have been? But yeah, then again, you know, I was talking to Hannah, my housemate, about some stuff, and she was like, whatever you feel right now, just remember that like whatever you're thinking right now, you're thinking at the worst point of the year. Like you've just come out of a 5-week break of no F1. Like at no other point this year have you got a point where there's no F1 for 5 weeks. And like, you know, this is the quietest the sport will be the whole year. So anything you feel right now is like the worst it's going to be. And she's kind of right. And like, I don't feel that poo about the sport. I don't feel that poo about like content and stuff like that. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's, if this is the worst it's going to be, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? And like, that's where I'm hopeful. I'm staying hopeful in the sense of like, this is the worst it will be this season. A 5-week break after Mercedes dominance. Like, unless Mercedes somehow bring upgrades that are better than everyone else, aka McLaren and Ferrari, the season shouldn't get worse than this, right? Yes, we've lost the... Yeah, I'll read your best in a sec, but yes, we've lost the momentum. Yes, we've lost the hype from the start of the season, which sucks. But I don't think the season can get worse from here. Maybe that's me being copium and hopeful, but I generally think McLaren closed the gap, Ferrari closed the gap. We continue to have really fun, entertaining races. I feel like I need to get paint out. I feel like I need to get paint out to explain what I'm trying to say here. Like we had okay, so we had like 2026 season, No, 2025 season. It was like, I don't know, like, I feel like the season was like no one really cared, to be honest. Like, whatever. And then Max is coming back in the fight. Max is coming back in the fight. Holy shit, championship fight. Boom, right? So much hype, right? Championship didn't really end like too entertaining. Like, it was a bit of a boring race. But still, we kind of went into the winter break, and then all this hype, like first car. Okay, I've drawn that way too fucking low. All right, 2025 season, kind of like staying and then like all Max is in the fight, boom, championship fight, and then dead race, and then like winter break. And then all of a sudden, all this hype, like new cars, new liveries, fucking new season. Oh my God, who, like, everyone was getting excited. Who's going to be at the top? Like, maybe you could argue it wasn't as hype as the championship, but to me, my feelings, the people around me's feelings, and like what was reflected in like my content, I do think it was a higher point than the end of last season, personally. Right? We had all this hype, and then we have Australia, and it was kind of like, okay, that was a pretty good weekend. The cars are kind of poo and quali, but like, it was pretty entertaining. It kind of stayed put. And then China, I don't know. China was a bit like, I don't know. Again, it was like the cars just suck at quali, but at least we got some good racing, but still. And then like Japan was down here. And then we've just had this like 5-week break, right? And it's just like, we've lost all this momentum. We've lost all this hype. We've lost everything. Like, we're nowhere near the hype at the start of the season. We're nowhere near the hype at the start of the season. We're nowhere near the hype at Abu Dhabi anymore. We're like, the hype and momentum is like, and excitement is like down here, right? And the way I'm trying to look at it is like, we can't go lower than this, in my opinion, right? Like, F1's thankfully, I think, put itself in a great spot after the F1 movie. Like, let's say the F1 movie came out here. After the F1 movie came out, after the 2025 championship, after the hype at the start of the season, I don't think F1 can go back down to where it was at the start of 25 / pre-2025, where there was just like, in saying that, like, this 22 and 23 were dead, right? Like, 2021 was like hype as fun, and then like 2022 and 23 were kind of dead, and then like 2024 was pretty good. 2025 was really good. So I don't think the sport could ever go back to where it was. Like, you know, I don't know. Again, I don't have the numbers like fucking F1 do, but this is like my opinion. So anyways, I don't think F1 can, like, my point is, and this is what I'm saying hopeful about, is like, I don't think F1 can get worse than where we are right now. This is where we are right now. After a 5-week break coming into Miami, this is where we are right now. Like, I can't see where we come out of Miami, unless the race gets cancelled, where we come out of Miami and like there's less hype, right? Like, I'm staying hopeful that like, okay, Miami's a good race, and it's like, oh, F1's back, all right, cool. And then like, oh, McLaren are now in the championship fight. Oh, Ferrari are now in the championship fight. We've got a few races back to back, good races. Oh, we have like a Silverstone race. Everyone starts talking again. Oh, championships on, and we're back up here again. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what I'm staying hopeful for. Is like, we're either gonna be, oh, Miami was okay, Mercedes is going to win the championship, like, and it kind of just goes straight on and just, like, doesn't get worse. I just can't see a world where it gets worse from here. Like, we've just come out of a 5-week break with no F1. Like, surely it doesn't get worse than that in terms of hype and excitement. Again, unless Mercedes has completely run away with it. So, I don't know. I'm staying hopeful that we're, like, at the worst point of the year. And it's only going to get better. But I don't know, maybe that's just cope. Maybe Miami fucking sucks. Mercedes dominates, Miami's boring, and then we come down here, but I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be the worst point of the year, and it's still better than most of 2025. You know what I mean? That's the way my brain like visualizes the excitement and stuff. Welcome. Thanks for enjoying my scribble. All the momentum and hype is completely gone. I think it should recover nicely around June time. They'll get better and teams will get closer. So Max Lex, I think the engine freeze really affected people's perception of how F1 normally is. To be honest, that as well, 100%. Lamal brought out the paint. Love it. You got to. Is Charles catching him or not? Hopefully teams doing lots of updates through the year. Keep things interesting. What's your top 3 tracks on the current F1 grid? Saudi Arabia, Silverstone, Brazil, I think. Quality needs to be fixed. I think that's what's making everyone negative. Yeah, that as well. The problem is when you have a track that isn't great for racing like Suzuka, then obviously it's tough when quality is bad on top of it. Though I think Suzuka race was more entertaining than usual. I was just in the shop and everywhere I looked, there was something F1. F1 won't fall off anytime soon. No, 100%. F1 might not be at its peak right now, which is end of Abu Dhabi, end of last year / start of this year, but it won't fall off. Ponden, stop bumming us out, otherwise the hype will keep dropping. I'm not bumming everyone out, you know. I'm just being giving my opinion. Bros living the dream, come on. No, but that's the thing. Like sometimes I hate talking about this stuff on stream, but I'm a very like honest person. I love talking about this shit. But I hate talking about this stuff on stream because I never want someone to be like, you're a streamer and you're complaining that like you're not enjoying F1 or like this and the other. But like, I don't know, like at the end of the day, like I do this full time, but I don't do this full time comfortably. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, you know, at any point in time, like, you know, for instance, my fucking TikTok can get banned and I lose a whole, you know, a whole part of my career. You know what I mean? Or this happens or that happens or whatever. And it's like, you know, overnight, like my, you know, I mean, think about it this way, right? If I earn X amount of money from a Grand Prix weekend and Bahrain and Saudi gets cancelled and there's no F1 races for a month, you know what I mean? Like that's, you know, that's less work for a month. You know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, like how hype F1 is correlates back to like how much I earn. You know what I mean? It's and that's the thing that sucks. Is like I love F1. I love doing what I do, but like at the end of the day, it relies on how good F1 is. You know, and it goes for anyone. You know, there's not just me. That goes for anyone. Any of us who are are sports content creators or yearly game release creators. Or just, honestly, anyone whose, like, content depends on a third party. So, like, for me, F1. For an F1 game creator, the F1 game. For a Counter-Strike creator, on Counter-Strike. Like, the more hype Counter-Strike is, the better their content is. You know what I mean? The more hype F1 is, the better my content is. The more hype the F1 game is, the better the F1 game is. You know what I mean? So it sucks, man. It does suck when you're just like, fuck, like, I want that hype that F1 had back because then I enjoy the sport more and then the content's better and then I enjoy my life more because my job's going well and then I'm enjoying F1 more and then blah, 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 you know what I mean? It's like a fucking spiral, man. And people who've watched my content back in 22 and 23 know how like hard it was to go from 2020 and 2021 F1 seasons and like the hype and everything from those seasons into 2022 and 2023. Holy. So I think I just got PTSD from that, to be honest. Every team needs to be like VCarb and start cheering us all up. But also I'm excited for Miami because it's a street race, street track. We haven't seen that in these cars. It might be different, maybe. Well, no, Australia's street circuit, technically. Even if it wasn't your job, you'd want the sport to do, you love to do well. Oh, no, 100%, 100%. I mean, it'll be homeless by the end of the year, don't worry. I just wish all the new fans could experience a 2021 type season. I mean, am I wrong in saying like 2020? No. I would say the 2025 season was like pretty good. Like it wasn't 2021, but like I don't think you should ever compare F1 to 2021 because that is like a fucking outlier for a reason. Anyways, I don't know how or why we went on that long rant. That was probably just me yapping. But in conclusion, I think it sucks as an F1 fan, again, who makes content about F1, that F1 is nowhere near the hype and excitement that it was at the end of last year, start of this year, solely because this fucking 5-week break came at a terrible time of when we were trying to build hype. But I think this is going to be, I'm hopeful that this is the lowest hype point of the season. I think we're going to get solid races. McLaren and Ferrari are going to start closing the gap. It's a shame that we couldn't have just had that from the get-go. Cars that were good and teams in the championship fight from the get-go to keep building on that hype. But I think we can keep going up from here. And I think this will be the worst point of the year. I really hope. And it's like, you know, maybe in 6 months' time, I come back to this and it's like, holy fuck. F1's well and truly dead. No one gives a fuck. But I don't think that will ever happen. You know what I mean? I don't think we're like, yes, we might get 2022 and 2023 F1 seasons again, where there's just one person who dominates, no championship, dead racing, no overtaking. Like, it's just like dead. But at least, like, I don't think F1 will ever go to that point where no one cares. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I've said this many times on my stream before, but I feel like people are so invested in F1 now, and, like, you know, that maybe you won't care as much about watching it, but you're still gonna, like, you know, watch a race or watch the highlights or watch a clip here and there. What is the official F1 website article on the weather forecast that it's going to be dry on all 3 days? They're coping. The end of 25 was like 21 where they're in that happened. Yeah, 100%. This is the first more EU-friendly time zone race, so many things today. That's the other thing, bro. Oh my god, you know how critical I am of F1 racing in Australia, Japan, and China to start the season. 60% of F1's fan base, right? Arguably, probably more of the old school fans as well, because like F1's only just recently branched out globally. 60% of the F1 fans weren't even able to watch F1 at their normal time. So people weren't watching the grid walks, weren't watching the build-ups, weren't watching practice sessions, weren't probably even watching qualifyings. And if they were waking up for the race, they were, you know what I mean? It's just like, that was another bad thing to start off the season. But yeah. So yeah, true. We got some European races now. The season already disappointed the fans before it started. We weren't expecting a Newey masterclass, and the Aston was complete arse. Wait, the fan? You mean the Aston fans? My friend who was into F1 at the start of the year completely dropped F1 now, said he won't wait. Wait, what? I thought I was the only one when this week started. I didn't care much that F1 was back purely because of the fact it's Miami. Carrot, thank you for the follow. Not for the follow, sorry. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What's the most boring season between 21 and 25? Probably 23. Because Max just dominated. I think Miami could be good. It just depends when the thunderstorms come. Yeah. All right, let's go back to this.
Goes on pause.
The wait is over.
Back in action.
Formula One goes racing once again.
Welcome to America.
We've got a serious season on our hands.
Are you ready?
All right, let's continue scrolling Discord. Sorry, someone posted a Mario Kart meme, you know what I mean? Sure, rainbow for Miami GP. You'd love to see it, you'd love to see it. For sure, we have some error updates here, but of course the other teams will be doing the same. Therefore, it will be important to stay focused, keep our head down, and make the most of the only free practice session. Verstappen Racing, what is this? Unfortunately, Max's team missed out on direct entry into top quality 3 for the 24 hours of Nürburgring. However, they could still fight for pole position by performing well in Q1 and Q2 to earn their spot in the final session. Oh shit, really? Well, I was going to skip qualifyings because Max wasn't in them, so maybe I'll watch them now that he's in them. Formula 1 has unveiled its latest lifestyle collaboration with premium Los Angeles-based clothing brand Namias ahead of the Miami Grand Prix. The brand new collection, inspired by the traditional racing aesthetic, integrates contemporary with high-performance design that highlights Formula 1's fashion for focused culture. For F1's Formula, highlights Formula 1's fashion-focused culture. Is that AI, or did they actually get Jackie Stewart, and is that... yeah, Jackie Stewart to wear these? Oh, it's deleted. What? Does the link work? Oh, the link works. What the hell is this crap? That's kind of cool. But that shirt's kind of dead. What the fuck? Don't even joke, lad. Yo, guys, it's a lemon. Why are you doing a banana, bruh? It's a lemon. Max's helmet. Oh, this is a little bit of... Well, it's not really. I was going to say a little bit of news we missed. Max's Miami Grand Prix helmet. Woo! Pink and purple. I love it. I love it. The Miami vibes. Max's helmet just looks so nice, no matter what he does to it. The fight between Gasly and Verstappen is going to be pinker than ever. Okay. Duo. F1 is considering a duo rule tweak that could give Honda extra help by removing the current cap on upgrade opportunities for manufacturers still far behind. If Honda remain outside the 4% window later this season, it could gain more upgrades and extra development freedom again. What does he even do? Okay, so this was someone on Photoshop adjusting the shirts to show how you could do different designs. So I'm not gonna lie, I was confused why they didn't make the Red Bull can green. But I think the yellow looks way better. But then again, I'm more of a fan of yellow than green. But that looks so good. This is what they should have done with the Japan V-Carb merch. Don't get me wrong. V-Carb Japan 2026 merch. Don't get me wrong. Amazing merch. Absolutely beautiful. Where is it? Here. Absolutely beautiful design. I love the like Japanese writing down here. I love why aren't you showing me? Why is it not doing it in good quality? Do this one? There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, sick. Anyways, I do love this design a lot. But at the end of the day, they've taken a tri-color blue, black, and white merch and turned it into white and red. And gray. Like, I do feel like the Japanese merch was super clean, but it wasn't different enough for it to feel special enough for me to want to buy. Other than the Japanese writing, which you wouldn't even be able to see on the stream if I was wearing it. So I kind of wish they went for more of a design like this, where it was like more predominantly red with white accents rather than white with red accents. So I would have loved something like that for the Japanese merch. And then the black as well. I mean, black doesn't look bad. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think yellow... I like these because it's not got the gray. You know what I mean? Yeah, the red is nice. The red is nice. We're back, ready to see what the Miami International Autodrome offers. F2's first time at Miami. The teams always step out for Haas. Looks so sick, especially the Haas. Yeah, looks nice. Checo's helmet also looks fire. Did you see, did you hear that Lucas Di Grassi is retiring from Formula E and professional racing? I did. He's been there since day one. That's sad. According to Eric Van Haren, the RB22 is now 6 to 7 kilos overweight compared to the 12 kilos it was before. Yay, 5 kgs. Born Crazy by Valtteri Bottas. What is that? F1 before introducing minimum weight rules for drivers is crazy to read about. Yeah, F2's race in Miami. I never know how much weight I lost in those 2 months. I looked sick. And of course, after everything I put myself through, we came back from the break and started testing the car. What do you think happened? The damn thing was actually underweight. Welcome to F1. I started having intense, foggy spells. Not full-blown panic attacks. Exactly. But whenever I was in a crowd, I would start feeling dizzy and just weird. Like I had to get out of the car. I wanted to be alone or in the car. The strangest thing is that when I was on the grid, everything felt fine. I was driving very well. I was on the podium smiling. Then I get home and I looked like a ghost. People around me started to look at me like, Valtteri, what's going on? Me? I'm fine. Damn, that's crazy. FIA press conference meetings. We got Hulkenberg, Perez, and Piastri, and then Antonelli, Hedger, and Sainz. Colapinto with Messi and who's that? DePaul at Inter Miami. I'm sure he's loving that. Lando treating every break like a tanning competition. Holy! Warm up this weekend for the 2025 champion with the 2025 champions. Wait, Haas went as well. Kobe Rama, David Wallen. What the hell are those weights? Messi on Sunday in the paddock, you reckon? Jizz Ferrari cap son or nut carb jersey daughter? How do you go with that shit, bro? Do you see the Nissan Nismo TikTok account about joining F1? I didn't. Link it. Miami, my favorite season opener. I did us wear that green one. 25 out of 8. Green and yellow just looks shitty football team's uniform. RB gotta make up for their dead lineup with fire merch. Okay, bro. Adjustable dumbbells. I never understand the cap. Yeah, I do not get the cap at all. Bro, people are now rediscovering the speed clip.
Move! Russell, move! No fucking way, bro! Move! Move, Russell, move! Russell!
Bruh. Walking to the paddock tomorrow. Oh my god, the race suits. They look nice. So, Lando Norris has a new monster. So his last can was yellow. And obviously had LN4 on it. Now this new can is gold with LN1. That is really cool. To keep the same flavor, I assume. But mix up the can. That is going to be sick for people to try get their hands on. You'd love to see it. Max surprising fans. Oh my god, it's so hot in my room.
If you could send Max a message ahead of the Miami Grand Prix, what would it be?
Well, you can ask me myself. Whoa! How's it going? You alright? Good to see you. How you doing?
Nice to
meet
you.
I can't believe you're here. Yeah, you what? I was just listening in here, so I'm just waiting for you guys to say something bad about me.
Oh yeah, come on.
Look at that. Flipping.
Because I got Daniel's signature, but I couldn't find you.
Very good.
Thank you so much. It means so much.
No worries. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That is nice. The heat hazard may be activated this weekend if the heat index exceeds 31 degrees. Every time the heat hazard has been activated, the two McLarens have made contact at some point during the week. Shut up! Lando giving out monster cans to the fans.
We're here in Miami. Crew's working hard. It's pretty hot out here in Miami. So we're going to be giving out some monsters.
Is this the new can?
We know what the fan
favorite
favorite is. But in case you like a Zero Ultra, we'll also give out some Zero Ultras. Let's go.
Wow, why is everyone so like...
I'm here all day. We're here in Miami.
Why was everyone so just like, let me grab a can and dip? So respectful. Usually people like linger and like, can you sign my dick, please? More of Oscar behind the wheel of the MP4. You know, one of the people in that Max video follows you. Wait, did they actually? That's cool. HD pics of Oscar. Iconic duo. Callie and Maggie together this weekend. Well, I'm sure people are so happy about that. Telling myself that Racing Bull's special delivery is a tribute to the old Jordan cars. Oh yeah. Roland seems to me like yesterday. Still burns inside.
Seasons in Japan from '89 until last year, and I did 3,000 Group C in touring cars over here. So
the handling maybe is a little bit better
Those cars
than
are
it
so
was
much
last
older,
time,
man.
but the conditions are not so good, I think, this time. So the time's a little bit slower.
Bro, those outfits back then. Everyone just had so much aura back then, didn't it, man?
Devo riprendere il controllo di me stesso. Faccio cose con la vettura che nessuno... La spingi troppo.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Roland, he was the one. He was also in the same. He crashed the same weekend as Senna, right? Yeah, the day before. Yeah. Obviously, like Senna was the bigger name, but it's yeah, 2 people passed away the same weekend. It's kind of mad. Wait, so what was that tribute for? Was it his birthday or something? The Paris socials are seething right now. Anyways, continuing on. We've almost looked at everything. Which one's your favorite? Dude, honestly, the panel pop looks so nice, but when you compare it to the other two, it looks so dead. But this was so nice at the time. Lewis Hamilton and San Pellegrino answer questions with friends over dinner.
Start late.
Good.
Thank you.
It's a nice spot, man.
Like in 30s and 40s. Could I have another San Pellegrino, please?
I don't know how you've not broken.
This has got a question on it. What's the food combo you secretly love?
Do you know, I used to love pizza in a sandwich.
What?
What?
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh, that's a good one.
I remember taking a girl on a date to this really expensive restaurant, and I couldn't afford this restaurant. And she kept ordering all these expensive things. I went to the bathroom and I remember calling. I was like, Mom, what do? I don't have enough credit on my debit card. It's like, should I run?
Oh, this is great.
And that's amazing. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
When would have Lewis ever been? When would have Lewis ever been too poor to not afford a restaurant though? Because didn't he get into F1 when he was like young? And then from there he would have been making the big bucks. So it's probably exactly 32 years since Senna passed. Right, I see, okay. It was last week. Kim expects $1 million dinners. But it wasn't an F1 Proms, it was an expensive restaurant. You got an F1 at like 22. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's that good glaze. Amazing. Be right or be liked. Would you rather be liked or be right? If you're in an argument and it's not worth arguing about, yeah. If liked is...
I think I'd rather be liked than right. I don't know.
Just letting it go, then I'd probably go that route.
I want to be right. It's just, I'm just stubborn. I just always want to be right. Even when I'm wrong, I think I'm right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've got another question here. A simple moment that changed everything.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I was 5. And we came across this little 3-corner go-kart track, and I got in. I was obsessed with cars, obviously, anything to do with driving. And I did some laps at this go-kart track, and I was hooked from then. So I knew that moment, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
That's wild.
Yeah.
All right, there's another question here. What's your go-to move to impress someone?
We know Louis is his dance moves.
Yeah.
I'm very limber, I'm very flexible.
What dream have you quietly kept alive?
I think mine's music. But it's really therapeutic. Whatever I'm feeling, whatever emotions, and
put it on the page.
Yeah, just put it on the page.
Put it on the page.
I've got hundreds of songs. None of them seem to like
Yeah.
You know, so I think just remembering to do what you love.
That's nice.
It's delicious. Yeah.
What is the most ridiculous thing that you've done?
Probably when you made us jump out a plane twice in a row.
Have I ever put you in harm's way?
Have you ever not? Bro, I'm waiting for what's going to happen today.
But we laughed about it afterwards.
Yeah, it's pretty funny now. What cracks you up?
You.
That is actually a good ad, I must say. Like, assuming that they weren't just reading off a script and it was just like, hey, we want you guys to have a dinner. We're going to film it. We're going to put bottles with questions on it. Just answer naturally and be yourself. And, like, they just cut it up. That's kind of cool. Maybe you could argue a bit awkward, a little bit forced, but, like, I don't know.
These are the biggest stories.
That was a cool video, especially considering, like, Lewis, like, he's quite a private person when it comes to most stuff. Like, you know, like, you don't really see him, like, I don't know. Sometimes Lewis comes across to me as a very, like, lonely person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really see him interact with other drivers in the paddock, like, hanging out with people. I don't know. That was a good, I thought it was good add that. Good add that. The Koenigsegg one hypercar belonging to the Formula 1 driver, Adrian Suter, has been stolen. Interpol and authorities suspect organized crime and are conducting an international search. What the fuck? Breaking. A turbo V8 with a standard MG UK and a lower electric shares among the ideas being discussed for F1's... I don't care. They keep talking about this shit, bruh. Once it's announced, I'll... Yeah. Remembering Roland Ratzenberger, forever in our thoughts. Right, so it was the day before, yeah. And this is tomorrow's center. Yeah. Such a shame, man. Such a shame. Miami Showrun POV. And a bus stop. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Carl's about his F1 dreams while he's sleeping.
About racing in your sleep.
A lot of my racing in my sleep happens with me actually running, not driving a car. So I'm in a race, but I'm running rather than driving.
Same F1 drivers also running.
Yeah.
22 runners.
Yeah, and I don't know why that is.
That's crazy.
And I'm trying to run quicker and I cannot, you know. Yeah, I send it. Yeah. I'm running.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Do you?
Definitely not. Not that. Do you guys ever...
What the fuck? Formula Legends today announced FanDuel, the premier online gaming company, in North America, as its latest official betting operator. The partnership marks the first time Formula 1 will partner with a betting operator in the United States. Yeah, so a few weeks ago they announced they were partnering with Unibet. No, not Unibet. Betway. Recently they announced a betting sponsor. Which one was it? Anyways, they announced another betting sponsor recently. And now they got an American one on board. FanDuel. Money, money, money. Gotta make up for the loss of Saudi and Bahrain, I guess. TikTok, Rebel USA. Oh, is this a different bit? F1 drivers weren't ready for this. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly after 2 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 85. West wind 5 to 9 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 70%. Sunday night, showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly before 8 p.m. Bringing the heat to Miami. I think we looked at that already. Yep. Lewis Hamilton pulled up to Miami Grand Prix in YSL. Ooh, I like this. Some people are going to say this is trash, but like for a fashion statement, I like the pants, I like the glasses, I like this. This kind of looks like a trash bag, but I like it. I like it. Monster and Lando have come together again to release a special championship gold edition can to celebrate his first home race since winning his championship. Monster are dropping the new gold champion can at Silverstone GP this year. That is cool. Is it going to be limited edition? Either way, that is sick. I love that. I love when teams do, brands do like special edition stuff like that. Kimi immediately ruining Bonner's day. New vehicle is in the works for Fortnite and Rocket League. We will be there. We will be there no matter what.
He missed by a little bit, but
Oh, fuck that.
Already doing damage. I leave. Dishes, I did a disaster already. Oh.
All right, it's only no blood, no foul. You're right.
Yeah, I'm good. It's okay, I'll make a new one for you.
I'll make a new one for you. Fortnite F1 car coming soon. No way. An actual car in the game. Hell yeah. We'll be driving that. Ooh, new Audi race suits for this weekend. Playing on that Miami football kit vibe that they got. Not really giving Miami, but it's definitely in tune with their football kit that they did. Rebel car, I assume this is in Miami. Gives you wings. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's Stefano Domenicali saying? Let's open up all of these. Give me... What's really going on with Miami GP lightning strikes? All right. These are our final posts. So, Domenicali says... Oh... If we can't race in Qatar and Abu Dhabi, we have an alternative available. The deadline to decide would be around late September. Silverstone or Imola don't seem realistic due to temperatures. Maybe Vegas doubleheader? Nah, they couldn't shut down the Vegas for another week. Brazil? Brazil triple header? Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what this is. But I'm glad they've got an alternative lined up. Beautiful. I think to reschedule 2 events is already quite difficult. Our calendar is quite full. We may recover 1. Okay, so he's looking at Saudi. Okay. From April 30th to May 3rd, American Express card members can get 20% off qualifying purchases by paying with an American Express card. The 2031 engine direction is set to be decided before summer. Current talks point towards a turbo V8 with MG UK, sustainable fuel. The electrical component is expected to be significantly reduced compared to today. Why are we already talking about future regs? Can we just like enjoy and try to enjoy these regs and process these regs and then fucking make a decision? Holy crap. Touchdown the Miami paddock. Aura. Max Justin kit. Lindblad and kit. What the hell is that? Vibe. What the hell is that? Dead. Whoa, Lando's kind of looking snazzy. Cool. Macarena Wing is ready for this weekend. Hell yeah. We asked the universe for a sign. Join Formula 1. No way Nissan's going to be joining Formula 1. Message received loud and clear. But no. Bahrain versus Miami Red Bull Wing. Very different. Way flatter.
Is even better when you share it.
What the fuck have I just watched, bro? What the fuck have I just watched? Yeah. Funny ad. Who is that? Is that Hyatt Hotel? Yeah. Oscar Petri, we bring a lot of new things, but I don't know if it will be enough to challenge Mercedes from this weekend, but confidence is high and we are on a positive trajectory. Out of Japan, we hope to be able to continue well with another step forward. My favorite F1 rivalry of 2026. All right, this is the last thing we're going to look at. Verstappen 12 points, Gasly 15 points. Bam 17 points. On that note, we will end the stream there. Guys, thank you all for watching YouTube. We're going to end the stream there. Thank you all for watching today. If you enjoyed, be sure to come join us on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to like the stream. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all joining me for the preview for Miami. Basically, every single Thursday, we're going to do this, exactly what we did today, where we hop on the stream, review all the news from the week, look at all the news coming out from the paddock. A little bit different today because, one, we already did a stream earlier in the week, so we talked about a bit of the news already. But two, obviously, Miami's time zone, like media day is still going on right now, and I'm ending the stream. So there's still going to be a lot more news that comes out from today. Every news that does come out today, I'll talk about before practice tomorrow. So be sure to tune in for that. But normally on a Thursday, I'll go live in the afternoon after Media Day. We cover everything from Media Day. So yeah. But yeah, YouTube, I'm going to end the stream there. Come join us on Twitch. We'll be live all weekend on Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys all for joining me for the preview. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for practice 1 and sprint qualifying. F1 is almost back. Bye-bye.